Hello children, a very good afternoon to you all. Today we are going to start with a new lesson from EVS1. The lesson number is lesson 20 and the name of the lesson is I will be responsible and sensitive. Children, this lesson I have divided it into two parts. I will start with the first part today. It was Deepika's birthday. She had invited all her friends to her house. When her friends came, she put on music at a loud volume and all of them began to dance and have fun. Now, children, we have all attended our friend's birthday and we enjoy a lot, isn't it? Now, here too, Deepika had invited all her friends and they put on the music on a very high volume and they began to dance. Her neighbor was an elderly person. He suffered from high blood pressure. He could not tolerate very loud music. Now, Deepika's neighbor was an old man and he was suffering from high blood pressure. He could not tolerate the loud volume. He asked Deepika to turn down the music. Deepika realized he was suffering because of the loud music. She turned down the volume at once. Now he came to Deepika's house and he requested Deepika to reduce the volume. At that time, Deepika realized her mistake and she reduced the volume. Now next we will see about Rahul. Rahul's grandmother used to wait for him to return from school every day. When he returned, she would give him something to eat. She asked him about what had happened in school that day. As for Rahul, he could not wait to finish eating and watch cartoons on TV. Grandmother felt very bad that Rahul did not talk to her properly. When Rahul's parents noticed this, they also felt bad about it. One day, Rahul's father explained to him how his behavior hurt his grandmother. Rahul realized his mistake. From then onwards, he began to talk to his grandmother lovingly. Now, there is one more example of a child. His name is Rahul. Every day, Rahul's grandmother would wait for him to return from school and he gives him food. She also asked him about his day in school. How was his day in school? But Rahul was always in a hurry to finish the food and watch cartoon and he did not reply to his grandmother properly. What happened? She always felt very sad about it. So one day Rahul's parents noticed how Rahul behaved with his grandmother and Rahul's father explained to him that it was not the right manner to behave with elders and said how grandmother felt very sad and hurt. So now Rahul realized his mistake and he started talking to his grandmother lovingly. We all either live with or are related to old people. They love us and pamper us. However, they cannot run about and play like us. They often need small tasks done for them like fetching medicines or other products from market, removing things from lofts or threading needles. If we carry out these tasks for them, it is of great help to them. If the TV or music is played loudly, it can be very disturbing for them. At such times, we must lower the volume. Grandparents are often at home all day. Their only pastime is talking to their children and grandchildren. They are curious about what their grandchildren do at school all day. They have great affection for us. They feel happy when we speak to them lovingly. Some of us live with old people or grandparents, or we have some old people in our family. They always love us, but They cannot play or run with us. They always need help from us, like fetching medicine from the shop, removing things from the loft, threading the needle, etc. So when we do all these small things for them, children, they feel very happy. So even when we watch TV, we must always lower the volume, as it can be very disturbing for them. And there are also old people, they are always at home. Most of the time they are at home. So what is there for time pass? They don't have anything to pass their time. So they like us talking to them, knowing about our school activities, etc. And they are always curious to know everything. They feel happy when we talk to them lovingly and caringly. We all wish for a patient to get well soon. For this, we should follow the doctor's advice and take care accordingly. After giving first aid for injuries, the patient must be taken straight to a hospital or a primary health center. Do not depend on talismans, amulets, or incantations. Consult a doctor on time. So whenever somebody in our neighborhood or at home is not well, we feel sad and we always pray for them to get well. Okay, we wish them to get well very soon. So we should also follow the doctor's advice properly. If somebody is not well, we take them to the doctor, isn't it? So whatever the doctor says, whatever advice, whatever medicine he gives, we should do that properly. And while before taking the patient to the doctor, we should give him some first aid. Okay, before taking him to the hospital, if he has got hurt somebody, we should wash the wound and nicely wipe it so that the blood doesn't ooze out continuously. So all these small first aids has to be given before taking him to the doctor. And we should not depend on black magic or any type of magical powers for the patient. We should always consult a doctor first. Responsibility towards people with special needs. Some people have physical handicaps because of illness or accidents, or they may be born with them. They suffer many inconvenience and much discomfort at public places. That is why they are in need of special services and assistance. Now children, there are some people who are physically handicapped, who can't walk properly. Some may not have a hand. Okay, they are all physically handicapped people, and these handicap may be due to some illness or some road accidents, or they may be born that way. So these people, they face many difficulties or discomfort at public places. So these people, they need special assistance or special help. Do you know, we have been successful in eradicating polio in our country. The World Health Organization has praised India for this achievement. Since the campaign against polio was carried out with dedication over many years, the disease was eradicated. What is the phrase do boond zindagi ke related to? Now in India, we have been able to completely eradicate polio, and the World Health Organization, that is the WHO, has praised India for this campaign against polio, which was carried out with full dedication for many years. And children, this disease has been completely eradicated, eliminated. And the phrase "Do boon zindagi ke" is related to polio. You can see the picture on your right, children. Every year the children are given the drops for polio. The next, do you know? Nowadays, in many hospitals abroad, robots are used for the service and aid of patients. Will it be fun to have robots work for you? Or will it be boring with no other human beings present? So nowadays there are robots in many hospitals for taking care of patients abroad. So will it be fun or boring to have robots work for you? Try this. Divide all the students in class into two groups. Blindfold the students in group A but not those in group B. Pair off each student from group A with a student from group B. Each pair will go from the classroom to the main gate of the school. On reaching the gate, remove the blindfold and now blindfold the student from group B. Return to the classroom in the same pairs. Now this is an activity for you children. Your class is divided into two groups, group A and group B. So all the children in group A will be blindfold, that is their eyes would be tied with an handkerchief or with a cloth. And one child from this group will have a child from group B. Okay, that child will not be blindfolded. Only one child will be blindfolded and the other child is from group B who can see. So what is the activity here? You have both the child, the pair, one blindfolded and the other normal child. They have to go from the classroom to the main gate of the school, and from there what they have to do? They have to do it vice versa. That is, the child who is blindfolded will remove the blindfold and the other child will be blindfolded and they have to return to their classroom in the same pairs. Hope children you all understood this part of the lesson. I will continue with the second part in your next class. Thank you children.